Alright guys, we are back for the final segment of my birthday special for AubreyS1987. We just did a game of Mario Party Superstars for the Nintendo Switch, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game on Yoshi's Tropical Island, and we were able to pull off a very good successful win on that. So, for our final segment, we are going to be playing Super Mario Party Jamboree for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see how we do. And hopefully we can make this a great final segment for Aubrey to wrap things up for this birthday special. But let's see what happens. Plays Mario, of course. Alright. Let's go and climb aboard the hot air balloon and set off our adventure. Alright. Let's of course head to Mario Party. We're just going to play with the classic party rules. And for the board that we're going to play on for this final segment, let's do Make a Wiggler's Tree Party. Alright, we're taking on Boo, Luigi, and Bowser for this game. And we'll have the computer players on normal difficulty. Alright, let's set up my party settings here. We're going to do 15 turns, and we'll of course have the bonus stars on. I'm going to turn off the motion control mini games. And yeah, we should be all set. So anyways, let's get into it and let's see how this all turns out. Alright, let's see who's going first. And looks like I'm going first! Nice! Alright, so I'm first, then Boo, then Bowser, then Luigi. Alright, where's the first star of the game gonna be at? Right over there. Alright, let's get this party started.
Here we go.
And looks like we start off with a 6. Alright, I'm not gonna buy anything in the item shop for right now. I want to try to save up my money right here from where the star is starting off at. Alright, I'm gonna head to the left. Alright, let's see what we get on the lucky space. A creepy dice block. Alright, now it is Boo's turn. Looks like he's gonna roll a 10. Alright, he's not buying anything from the item shop. And he also gets a lucky space. And he gets double dice. Alright, over to Bowser. Seven. And looks like Bowser's gonna buy a Wiggler Bell. And he's also getting a lucky space. And it's going to be double dice. Alright, let's go Luigi. Eight. And he's gonna buy a a pipe. Alright, time for our first mini game. Alright, we're doing a 4-player mini game. And we're gonna play Flop the Difference. Alright, let's do this.
Start. Round 1.
Alright, let's get into the first round. That one. Alright, off to a good start. Now time for round 2. That one. That's correct. And all of us got that one right. Alright, let's go to round 3. That one. Got it. Alright, round 4. I believe it's this one. Yep. Alright, now time for the final round. Let's see if we can possibly get a perfect score on this. That one. Alright! We're gonna win the first mini game with a perfect 25 points. How about that? Alright, we're off to a very good start. Now it's time for turn number 2. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get my creepy dice block out of the way. And Luigi's the only person worth using it on since he doesn't have anything to cancel it out. Oh, only a 1. Gosh dang it. It looks like we're going to get double dice there on that lucky space. Alright, Boo gets a 6. And he's getting a 10 coin bonus. Alright, back to Bowser. He's going to use the Wiggler Bell. Alright. So now Mega Wiggler's going to change the direction, the route in the middle of the board. And Bowser gets a 7. And he does not have enough coins to buy a star. You failed. Alright, now it's back to Luigi. And it's a 3. And Luigi also does not have enough coins for a star. Too bad. Alright, it's going to be 10 coins for Luigi there on that lucky space.
Minigame.
Alright, let's see what the next minigame is. Alright, it's a 4-player minigame again, and this time we're playing Camera Ready.
Start.
Alright, let's go!
Round 1.
Only 34 points to start with there. Alright, could have been better. Alright, let's head into round 2. Alright, let's try it there. That's more like it. We get 96 points out of that. Alright, let's go into the final round. Alright, let's see. I think it has to be right here. Alright, 62. Alright, not bad. And that gives me the win with a total of 192 points. Awesome.
New turn.
Alright, moving on to turn 3. Okay. Let's see what we get here. A 9. And we're gonna get the first star of the game, just like that.
You got a star.
Alright, let's see where the next one's going. It's right there. Oh boy, we're getting a Bowser space. Oh boy. Oh, all players are losing 10 coins. So I'm down to no money at all right there, but we can get it back. High 5 for Boo. Is he gonna buy anything here? Yes, he is. And he's buying a custom dice block. Alright, he's gonna get some double dice there on that lucky space. Alright, see what Bowser is gonna get here. 7. Nice try, Bowser. You don't even have enough money for a star. It looks like he's gonna land on that lucky space right there. And he gets some double dice. Alright, back over to Luigi. And he gets a 2. And he's losing coins to the piranha plant. So the next time somebody stops at this area, they'll lose 6 coins from the piranha plant.
Minigame.
Alright, let's go into our next minigame now. And we have a 2 versus 2 for this one. Looks like I'm pairing up with my brother Luigi. And we're playing matchmakers.
Start.
Alright, let's go. Alright, got the first one. Let's keep going. Alright, there's our match. Okay, got another match right there. Alright, one more. Got it!
Winners. Oh. New turn.
Alright, now time for turn 4. Alright, we're gonna get a 2. And we're also gonna get ourselves a lucky space. And we get 7 coins. That's not bad. Alright, back to Boo. And he gets a 2. Alright, looks like Bowser's going to use one of his sets of double dice. 5. And 5! So, looks like Bowser's going to get 10 coins right there for rolling 2 of the same number. And he's going to move a total of 10 spaces. And he's landing on an unlucky space. He's only losing 3 coins here, so it pretty much acts like a normal red space right there. Alright, what does Luigi get here? 3. And he's landing on a Bowser space! And Luigi loses 20 coins. Well, he was 1 coin short of 20, so he instead loses everything that he has. Now we get a bonus mini game for a chance to double the normal amount of coins. And it's a 2 versus 2 that we're playing. Alright, what do we got? Tricky turntable. Oh boy. This is going to be challenging. I'm paired up with Boo on this one.
Round 1.
Alright, let's get into the first round. Alright, I'll step on the button. Alright, 2 coins for us to start with. Alright, on to round 2.
Round 2.
Alright, I'm not going to step on the button this time. Looks like we're getting another 2 coins. That's pretty good. Alright, round 3.
Round 3.
Alright, now this one we do have to be a little bit more careful on, but let's see what happens. Alright, I'm not going to step on the button here, and we're going to get 1 coin there.
Round 4.
Alright, round 4. Oh boy, there are 3 bombs in play here. Now this is starting to really get challenging. I'll step on the button. And good thing I did just that, because we just got another 3 coins. Alright, round 5.
Round 5.
Alright, at least there are no bombs here to worry about here. Okay, 3 coins there.
Round 6.
Alright, we're on to round number 6. I'm not stepping on the button here. 6 coins there, very nice. Alright, so it's time for the final round. Alright, we gotta think hard on this. Alright, I'm not stepping on the button here. Alright! 7 coins right there.
Finish.
So both Luigi and Bowser couldn't even get a single coin, and me and Boo managed to get 24, and since that minigame was worth a double, we're gonna get 48 coins altogether. Very nice.
New turn.
Alright, let's go to turn 5. And we have Peach as a Jamboree buddy. And it would definitely help right here if we can get Peach in a little bit, so we can try to go for 2 stars at once, but we'll see. Alright, but anyways, I'm now going to go ahead and use my double dice. Alright, 5 and 10 for a total of 15, I'll take it. And there's another star for me as well. So we got 2 stars now.
You got a star.
And the next star is gonna be right there. Okay. I think I will go this way. Alright, there's a 10 coin bonus. Alright, let's see what Boo's going to get here. Well, he's going to bring out one of his sets of double dice. Alright, he gets 7 and 6 for a total of 13. And it looks like Boo's getting that star, but it's okay. Just something much we could do about that, so it could have been worse.
You got a star.
Alright, time to find out where the next star is. Alright, it's over there this time. Alright, time to see what Boo gets on this lucky space. A pipe. Bowser gets a 3. And he's also getting a 10 coin bonus. And Luigi's gonna bring out his pipe. Let's see, where is he going to go? Right there. Four. Alright, 10 coin bonus for Luigi there, and he's also getting something on the lucky space. 7 coins.
Minigame.
Alright, time for the next minigame, and it's going to be a 4-player minigame. Stamp out. Alright, let's go! Alright, time's up, and let's see who wins. It's me with a total of 28%! I will gladly take it.
New turn. Here we go.
Alright, time for turn number 6. Alright, a 5. Now this time I will buy something in the item shop. And I'm going to go for double dice. Alright. I'll head this way. It looks like I'm gonna ring that bell over there. We're just gonna make Wiggler change the route in the middle. Boo's gonna use his double dice here. 6 and 1 for a total of 7. It looks like he's gonna make it to Peach. So Boo gets 5 coins. And now we're gonna do a showdown minigame to see who will get Peach as an ally. And Boo will get the advantage since he made it to Peach first. Alright, time to play Peach's Day Off. So Boo's advantage is he gets a gold box worth 10 points here for the first round.
Start.
Alright, here we go. Come on, get out of my way! Ah, shoot! There goes one of my boxes. I lost another one there, too. Alright, that still wasn't too bad. We'll start off with 9 points after round 1. Alright, let's go and see what happens now in round 2.
Round 2.
So we gotta try to choose a different tray of donuts compared to my opponents. Let's go with the middle one to start with. Alright, we got it. And all my opponents messed up there on that one. Okay. Let's go with the one on the right this time. And I made a good choice right there. Once again, all my opponents messed up. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the middle here. Ah, dang it. Me, Boo, and Luigi all messed up on that one. Alright, I'm gonna go with the middle again. Very good. And all my opponents messed up on that one. Alright, I'll try the right. Got it! Alright, now we're in the lead with 37 points at the moment. It's time now to go into the final round.
Final round.
Alright, trying to carry over the correct firework pieces. I'm barely gonna get one more in on time. Alright, let's see how well we did. We get 45 right there, so we end up with 82 points as our final score here. I think we should be able to win this right here, no problem. Yeah, we got it. That was too easy. So now we're gonna get Peach as an ally. I'll certainly take that.